Harvick's running out of time. 4 laps to go. He is 44/100ths of a second behind Hamlin, who works under Allmendinger.
Oh, Allmendinger is definitely slowing down Hamlin a little bit. That's going to allow Harvick to gain some down that back right here.
Harvick picks up a 10th.
He got him. He gained a bunch right there.
He's coming, 2 to go here. Let's get him.
1 car length, and the closer is there, knocking on the door.
I'll tell you, if he doesn't run out of gas.
2 to go. You get him. Come on, man. Up on that wheel.
I love it. Get up on that wheel.
And look at Kevin Harvick. Drove that thing down in there. It's almost like he's found a little something down there in 1 and 2.
Loses it off of 2. This loss. Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's out of fuel.
He's out of gas.
He may be out.
He's out of fuel.
We knew it was going to be close. Denny Hamlin will get the white flag this time.
Carl Edwards is out of gas. White flag for Hamlin. Can he make it 1 more mile?
One lap short for the 29. Watch for others.
Let him run all the way back.
78's out over on the back over there.
Harvick still second, 3 seconds back. Hamlin with a 3-second lead and 8 seconds up on Greg Biffle.
Hamlin's home free. And
For his 18th career win, Denny Hamlin delivers. Checkered flag in Phoenix.
Harvick's going to hang on for second. How about that?
Comes Harvick, 5.8 back. He makes it to the line just ahead of Greg Biffle, Jimmy Johnson, and Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch, Martin Truex 6th and 7th. Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, and Joey Logano, the top 10.
Woo! That's a nail biter, boys.
Well, the closer got to the door and it would not open.
I tell you, it's probably a good thing I ran out of fuel for Denny Hamlin's sake. Look at this. Good team meeting right there.
And how about champion crew chief of 2011, Darian Grubb, picking up just about where he left off at the end of last season with Tony Stewart.
Yes, sir.
Headed for the winner's circle.
So happy for Darian Grubb. Yes, they didn't even know if they were going to make the chase. He was told halfway through the chase, you will not be returning to Stewart-Haas. Still kept his head down and won those 5 races and won the championship.
Joe Gibbs got him a jewel right there, buddy.
Hamlin led 3 times for 61 laps, including the final 59 circuits.
Out of gas.
Yeah, he could be out of gas.
Out of gas. Can I get a push to the station, please?
There's a truck behind you here, Denny.
Brad Keselowski in the 2 that finished 4th, he was out of fuel. Martin Truex Jr. had to push him to pit road. I don't think this crew will mind pushing this 11 car, though.
No, he reset his. He reset his. He's good to go.
And that takes us back to what happened to Tony Stewart. When he shut his car off, we are told that he tripped the relay on the electronic engine management system, and that requires a reset process. He did get the car running again, wound up 2 laps down, but here is the driver that's headed for victory lane.
And Mike, I think that Denny Hamlin has had his hit the reset button too. This guy's going to be hard to deal with.
All 3 Joe Gibbs Toyotas finished in the top 10 today. Wow, what a finish. More to come with NASCAR on Fox right after this.
And that's a car, Denny Hamlin. The celebrating continues. He won 1 race last year after 8 the previous year when the championship slipped away from him after the Phoenix race. But he's in victory lane celebrating now, and our Steve Burns is down there with him.
Well, Denny Hamlin, congratulations. I heard you tell your new crew chief, Darian Grubb, thank you for making me competitive again. Last year was a long year, but you're off to a great start. How'd you do it?
Man, it's if you would ask me at the beginning of the day, I said I would have took a top 15 finish. Just an amazing job by this FedEx office team. It's just he just kept working on it, and every time he worked on it, it got better. And can't thank them enough. And this win is for Johnny Farino. He lost his dad. He's one of our head mechanics. Our thoughts and prayers are with him. He lost his dad yesterday, and we're thinking about him. This is he told me before he left that only a trophy will do, and we're going to bring it back home to him. So thank them. I've got to thank everyone from FedEx, Toyota, Sprint. FedEx has been great. Nike, everyone at the Jordan brand, thank you. Coke, Wiley X, and the fans. Gosh, it feels good. Someone asked me in the FedEx suite, one of the employees asked me earlier today, they said, do you know where victory lane's at here? I said, I don't know, but they can point me to it after the race.
Denny, how important is this win for you and for this 11 team with a new crew chief, Darian Grubb?
Huge momentum. I mean, we've never been in this position this early in the season. We've always struggled. We've always taken our time, 5-6 races in before we hit our stride. But this is particularly not my type of racetrack, new pavement. I'm usually better at saving tires, but he made me a winner today.
Enjoy the victory.
Thank you.
Chris. Thanks, Steve. Denny led the most laps at the Daytona 500, wound up 4th, but he's your points leader after 2 races. First time for him since 2 years ago, late in the year in Phoenix, as he continues to celebrate with his new crew chief. Now, the closer, Kevin Harvick, was closing in but ran out of fuel. And for Kevin Harvick, who led the most laps today, 88, a tough finish. Chris Devote is standing by.
Kevin Harvick had to save a whole lot of fuel and then stalk his prey. In the end, just 1 lap short, you're still able to have a smile. What did you learn today? I have a feeling there's a big picture in this.
Well, just obviously we finished in second, racing for a win in a place we ran, 25th or 30th, whatever we ran here last year, and just was really nervous coming here about how we were going to run. Just want to thank everybody from Ream, Jimmy John's, Budweiser, Chevrolet, everybody, Hunt Brothers, that helps keep this car on the racetrack, everybody from Ollie's, and all these guys. You cut the fuel miles that close, you're figuring it right. So they proud of all my guys, and to come to a place like this where we struggle so much and race for a win is hopefully what sets the tone for the year.
Thanks, Kevin.
Exciting day here in Phoenix. A lot of guys on different strategies. How concerned were you about fuel, Jimmy?
We were concerned because I rarely get good fuel mileage. So, we were definitely concerned. And once we cleared the 2, and we just kind of fell into a rhythm at that point and tried to make sure that we got home and got some points. Leaving Daytona 42nd on the board wasn't a good way to start the season. But very proud of the effort. We had a very, very fast Cobalt Tool Chevrolet. Unfortunately, a little hiccup on pit road. Kept us from really racing for the win, but we still fought back and got into it. So very proud of the effort, very proud of my race team.
Patented day for the 48 team. Nice recovery from Daytona.
And Denny Hamlin with the victory in Phoenix as we check the unofficial results. A guy who has leaned on Michael Jordan, spoke to him about advice on being a champion. Of course, his Super Bowl head coach Joe Gibbs, who's also his team owner, who's won championships in NASCAR. He's even gone to a sports psychologist to sort things out, guys, after letting that championship slip away. Maybe back in the picture as we go up to Larry, Darrell, and Mike. And DW, if you're into numbers, and I know you are, number 11, the car number 11 tied for all-time wins, 198 with the 43 number. And, of course, Denny Hamlin, a number that you had, Cale Yarborough, number 11, the winner today.
Yeah, pretty excited. 17 last week, 11 this week. So that kind of works for me. But Hamlin is re-energized. I saw it at Daytona. They saw him aggressive at Daytona. He comes here in there today. He gets the win. That team is going to be on the roll. That's a championship crew chief, by the way.
Yeah, I really believe Joe Gibbs Racing is re-energized. They have that new engine program in place with TRD. 3 drivers in the top 10. Of course, Denny Hamlin, after 2 races, he's our points leader.
What a wild finish here in Phoenix. Questions about electronic engine management. And by the way, all those suggestions I had for a new name for the backstretch, the one I liked best was a town close to here, Gila Bend. Now, Tony Stewart was one of those drivers who had problems with the electronic engine management system today. Let's hear from him.
Well, your thoughts on what happened to you today?
I mean, I just shut the car off like we did at Daytona to save fuel and turn it back on, and it never refired. So that's all I can tell you. I don't know why it didn't refire. I honestly don't know. I mean, it's not my department. But, I just turned the switch back on and it never refired. So I don't know why that was, but it definitely cost us a good day.
Same thing happened to Joey Logano at Daytona, and the engineers have the computers plugged into this car already.
And in Scottsdale is when Denny Hamlin, as he celebrates in victory lane at a 20 handicap, he said he got it to single digits after working 7 weeks at his golf game in Arizona. Not a bad driver either. We'll have more in a moment.